Hey, it's Curly and welcome back to Dear Days. So I've played this a lot between this video and the last one, and I've actually gotten a lot of different cards. So far, I've narrowed it down to like these four as the decks that I have like the most cards for. And I've actually tried to aim for getting some of the cards for Tamayura here, because I was actually able to pull a lot of the stuff. And then, for example, I pulled an SP copy of Ririmi, and I just went ahead and I've crafted the two more of those because I managed to have the CP. But I do need a couple of more cards. Obviously the triggers aren't super ideal, and I'm going to be playing more copies of this, which I can actually craft the remaining copies of right now. But my biggest issue with this is that I don't have Tamayura, the grade 3. When it comes to crafting, obviously you get crafting points from when you pull extra cards, extra copies of cards. You can only have 4 copies of one card. But crafting is kind of cool because the first time you craft something, it kind of costs a lot. You see Tamayura here is actually 800, but the next time that I craft her, it'll actually only be 400. So I'm hoping that I can pull a Tamayura, and then that way I can actually craft the other 3 copies. But so far I've had no luck. I have some of the pieces here for Lorinorn, just because I managed to pull a Lorinorn, and then also they gave us a 2 from the mission or story. I don't remember how we got it. I think it was a free fire or something like that. I don't really have a lot of the cards here, but a lot of them are kind of low rarity. So I figured I might be able to like craft whatever it is that I needed if I were to go down that route. But I guess, spoiler alert, there's a character that actually does use Leonard in this game, and I'm sure that we'll find in the story. So I don't know if I'm going to end up doing that, but we'll see. But I want to like, give the biggest, broadest view of all the decks out there. So I don't want to use decks that everyone's already using. I also have my Barrel Magus deck, like my actual IRL Barrel Magus deck from like this point in time in the physical meta, but I'm obviously missing a bunch of cards because I haven't really been pulling towards Dark States because I played a lot of Dark States myself, but trying to branch out with this game. And other than that, there's also Eva, since I've obviously been pulling for Tamayura. I have a lot of the Eva pieces. I was able to craft 2 of the Obscavade. So, Eva's a possibility of a deck that I might be playing, though I feel like a lot of people might be playing this deck, which is why I'm trying also to maybe avoid it, because I just don't want to be playing the same deck as everyone else, because then it's not exactly the same experience, but you know what I'm trying to get at, right? Ironically, this is one of the like promo cards that comes with the game that I managed to pull, but that's not actually what this deck is. This is actually a Chaos deck. But for whatever reason, the game thinks that it's a deck for this guy, which is kind of funny. I just threw 1 copy of him because you can only play 1 copy of him, and figured what the hell, I can just go into this because between Chaos's requirement and his requirement, they're kind of the same. But just because I pulled the Mikani and then I have the other 3 Chaoses, I thought maybe this would be possible, and I do have a couple of random cards. But I need a lot of other cards to do this. So right now, Tamayura is the closest to it, and before we continue with the story, I thought we can see if that's going to be the case here. So let's go ahead and just buy 18 packs here, basically a box worth of cards almost, and see if we can pull at least a singular Tamayura here. We have all the other forms of her, but not the grade 3. I actually have a lot of like the other like Keter Sanctuary stuff. I have like the SPs of like MLB and Phantom Blaster Overlord, which is kind of funny. I was considering MLB because PBL you kind of need to pull from another set in order to get the rest of his stuff, but MLB is actually just straight from this whole set. You can actually pull that, but I don't know if I feel like playing that right now. I might give it a shot if I get a couple more pieces. Oh, we actually got a Rirami. I think we needed 1 more, I'm not entirely sure. I know it's the other one that we need 1 more of, but alright. So this Dino guy, I'm assuming this was supposed to be for Tamayura, but it's not very good. So I'm not really sure what that's about. Let's see if we can pull it. No, we do have the Knight of Loyalty Belvedere here, which, as I've mentioned a bunch of times, I played the free fight in between, you know, recording this, and Yuki in the free fight uses this a lot. And this thing kicks my ass all the time. So that's kind of why I'm tempted to build an MLB deck. It's always been a really good card, it's just no one uses it too often. We got a bunch of other cards, which are great. A lot of these other cards are pretty useful that I want to try and use in like other decks. Like we've got, you know, Experiment Successful forever, but I already have 4 of it. Fletcher is pretty good for Aurora, you know. This guy's pretty decent. I don't feel too good about that Angel. The MLB order is fine, cause it's like a it's like a reinforcements of the army. Oh my god, we got an SP copy of it this time around. All right. Not looking too good so far. If I could just get it, like maybe another copy of Eva, maybe that would at least be great, but maybe not. On the bright side, we might even just be able to bite the bullet and craft Tamayura. Just because we've gotten a lot of crafting points, I feel like, from pulling here, especially since I've been pulling this set a lot. And I have a lot of the double rares and stuff. Alright, this might be just about the last pack here. Okay, no, it's the first copy of the, like, glossy or whatever it's called. Let's see, come on, baby. Nope. Oh, it's actually Ririmi, which is, it's the non-SP copy, but I do need Ririmi. And, no, it's the Lion. Alright, got more packs than I thought here. And, oh god, it's the Perforate Burner Dragon. Regretfully, I have too many copies of that already. Got the Heal Trigger, Effect Heal Trigger for Dark States, and nope. Come on, that's that. Yeah, that is the Heal Trigger yet again. We are not going to be able to put. But the good thing is that, you know, like I've mentioned, I've been hitting this one set in particular, so I have a lot of the cards, which is why if we keep going, you just see everything has over, which is just everything getting turned into CP. I've been pulling a lot on this set, and a lot on the Lyrical set, which are the sets that I have the most of. They're also somewhat the smaller sets, which means that they're pretty easy to pull CP from. But alright, let's see what we can do with this.
Cardfight Vanguard, Dia Days.
So, Team Dracomoon is next. You know their leader, right? It's just as strong as Mika. No, maybe even stronger. Are we gonna be okay? I've got just the thing. Now that Doji's back, I thought we would celebrate with a practice session. No need to do anything like that for me. What's this mountain of decks, Masaru? I'm glad you asked. We're at the card shop, and that means we've got every nation at our disposal. We can pick whatever nations we want to practice with. Of course, it's fine to use your own deck, too.
Masaru-san!
What's all this for, Masaru? We don't know what nation Tatsuki's gang will be using. That, and Vanguard will be more fun if you know what makes lots of decks special, right? Fun? What are you looking at me like that for? Masaru, this is a little too well put together for you. What? Hey, I care about my team, you know. Of course it is. The idea was mine from the start. Why they gotta put Masaru there? Like, why can't they let him have that? Why can't they just be like, oh hey, Masaru, that's a great idea. You're awesome. We love you. You're a great bro. Kusetsu-san. All those decks are borrowed from my place too. I knew it. Oh, come on, Kusetsu-san. Glad to see you again. I mean, I'm not. I don't want Doshi on my team. Doshi sucks ass. Okay, then I'll pick Dragon Empire. I always wanted to try using them. I'll go with Keter Sanctuary. I'll pick Brand Gate. And I... Did I actually get to choose? Yes. Heard you beat Mika. So,
大丈夫
don't worry. I believe in Mika. She'll come around. Guess I don't need to be concerned after
あり
all.
がとう
Thank you, Kozetsu-san.
一同時
Now that we've all picked up a deck, let's do this Ichidoji. Whoops. I wish I had known. I mean, I conveniently have a new deck ready. Like, no sarcasm there. I didn't know they were going to do something like this. I was hoping there was an event that would come up where I would have an excuse to try out new decks. But I kind of wish I had known the decks that they were going to pick, because now me and Masaru are going to use Dragon Empire. But hey, whatever.
負けね
So we have Tamayura built. I pretty much have everything except triggers. In terms of, like, you know, the best as it can be. Other than that, the deck should be super solid. But let's see, it's obviously my first time using it. I've used Tamayura before in the past. But I haven't actually used it in this game, obviously. This is actually a pretty decent starting hand. Wow. He's actually going to use Nirvana here, it seems. Is he just going to have, like, random cards? Oh, okay. Yeah, there's Ryu.
ターンエンド
スタンド&ドロー
Alright. We actually do have an SP copy, which is really cool. So I know we can discard this and bring it back next turn. I think I would rather use this. And I don't think I can add this, right? Okay, yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, so I just pitched the other one, so we'll grab this one. Yeah, because unfortunately that card's not a Fox art. And I actually changed, I got sleeves, but I have to change it for this deck now that I realize it. Alright, so we drew, let's go ahead and play this. Good old Forktail here, use her skill. This deck is so much more fun to play. In this game, just because of the fact that I can actually add the PG to my soul, that's interesting. Just because of the sheer fact that I don't have to shuffle as much, because that's one of the things I don't like about playing this deck IRL, is that you just have to, your first turn you shuffle like 4 times. Okay. We can add the other one. Our soul is looking pretty good here. Oh, whoops, I added the wrong one, I added the same one twice, alright. That's fine, we just need to somehow get into another Rirami. Or Ririmi? Which one is this? Yeah, we need another Rirami. But alright. Let's just go into battle here, attack with Forktail.
ノーガード ダ
Cool.
メー
I
ジチェッ
get
ク
to actually see some new animations and stuff.
フロン
Ooh,
トトリガ
it
ー
actually has triggers now, okay.
パワープラス
So the game's actually turning into a game now. Alright. Fair
ヴ
enough.
ァンガードにアタック
Let's go ahead and swing in here. Got our D skill. I think it's still draw triggers, right? Yeah, okay. That's fine. Let's go ahead and activate that over here. So we can not only draw a card, but also hit through. We should drew ourselves another Persona Ride, which is good. One of the things that I got kind of sick of playing Kairi so much is just that I have to rely on the grade 4. At least the way that I built the deck. But since I don't have another copy, and I never bothered to craft a 4th copy, there were just some games where I would just not get the grade 4 and not be able to do anything. So at least with Tamayura, I can kind of just do stuff no matter what. Because she just needs herself. Like, I know she's used better, you know, when she has a Persona Ride, plus, you know, she can use her skill after a turn of being on grade 3 and whatnot. But this is for free, right? Yeah. I guess I could use this last turn, but it's fine. Let's just guard
ドライブ
this.
チェック
And he's actually using that thing. Interesting. And, I don't think this has a
ヴァ
skill,
ンガー
does
ド
it?
にアタックだ
Yeah, it has to do it the other way around. That's fine. We'll take
ノ
this.
ーガード
And we can go ahead and actually add back. We can actually discard this and then use this skill to bring both of them. So we'll ride the grade 2. I actually have an SP at the grade 2 also, which is pretty cool. We'll use that skill to, let's bring this back to our hand. Because I want to use this skill
オーダー
here
発動
to look a card. Almost whiffed. No valid targets. Oh. I mean, I should have valid targets for my drop, right? Yeah, there we go. right? I did put it into my soul, right? Yeah, okay. So since I had both, I managed to draw a card. Not too much else we can really do right now. I can attack into this thing, I guess. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's swing in here first. Oof, actually got a critical trigger. Not have that. So critical here, power here. He actually has some guard that we can use next turn as well. Gonna be able to push Masuko to 4 damage. They're going to get a critical trigger of their own, which means we can't swing in to Ryu. That's what I was gonna say. But we can either get rid of this guy or gal. Sorry. This chooses one from drop. Neither of them are super useful, to be honest. But I guess I can just kill this one off because it's a little stronger. Doesn't really matter too much. None of their effects I think are too threatening. But let's see where this goes. I'm going to Nirvana. Use the skill Nirvana to get Verena. So you can overdress. Okay, yeah. That's cool that he has a line for overdressing. Because if I understand it correctly, you can use like all the character models on ranked. Like you get to pick whichever one you want, and then use that as your like avatar. So they should, you know, say everything, regardless of if their character in the anime plays that deck. I'm not used to looking at my soul here. I guess I can, I could use this now. And so blast out these two. Blow you guys down. And guard with a 2 to pass here. Alright, well that'll definitely hit over it. Okay, well that kinda sucks. Jesus. Hopefully we hit a trigger here so the other 2 units can't hit me. Okay, there we go. So I put this at 20 and his other units can't hit unless he checks triggers. He might be able to use his skill again if he wants to. Yeah, to power them up. So that basically undoes the blitz order that I did. I don't have any PGs. Or I do. No, that's not a PG. Yeah, I don't have any PGs. So we just have to fucking take this. Hope he doesn't sack double crit. Or something crazy like that. Alright, thankfully just all blanks. Does have a bunch of cards in hand from that, which is super unfortunate for us. We're actually gonna get a front trigger here, which is gonna stop these guys from attacking Tamayura, but they are gonna attack into Forktail, which is kind of annoying, because I kind of wanted her around as a booster, but I don't think it's worth defending her, to be honest. So sorry about that, Forktail. Oh, this gets plus 10k, doesn't it, when it attacks, huh? If it's an overdress. And if it hits, I think, or does it? Okay, yeah, if it hits, we can retire something, so we don't want to lose our other Forktail here. Then it attacks by punching. Oh no, it doesn't. Doesn't even have to hit. Okay. Jeez. I guess ditch the persona for. Even though I really need those, but I kind of need everything else that's in my hand at the moment because I need something to guard with. I need this to be able to try and do some multi-attack. I can't really do crazy amounts of stuff with this, but if I draw the order, I can bring her back. I can also guard with it and put it back into my hand, or soul I should say, but I already have like 20 copies of this one. So I probably should have put this over here and attacked with this. But it's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, let's call it out. And what we'll do instead here is let's go ahead and swing into this arena. So he doesn't have an overdress form, so he can't bully us too easily next turn. Now let's go ahead and swing in with Dragon Needle here. I'll use a PG, which is great. I actually have, I think, a few copies of that PG. So I need to remember to actually just put those into this deck. But I don't have the overdrive, which has been unfortunate. So let's power up Forktail back here. Let's go ahead and swing in with Tamayura, and then use Tamayura's skill here to counterblast one. That looks really cool. I really wanted to use Tamayura because I felt like it would somewhat mesh well with Yuki's like style. Let's bring out both of these. So Rami. And so I have two skills I can activate here. Had I not put something, yeah, I don't really have too much. Let's get rid of these just to draw a card. Alright, we can at least use that for next turn if we make it that far. Because you don't really have a lot of guard here. Let's see if we can get something. Well, we have two dinosaurs. Gonna hit another draw trigger here. You'd think my whole deck would consist of draw triggers. We can power up Rirami on the left here. Fortunately, we don't get a cut in with Tamayura because they guarded the attack. Let's go ahead and swing in here. Gray's already at 5 damage. He's going to go ahead and guard from hand plus an intercept. What the? That's how you attack? You shoot fucking missiles? Okay. Now let's try and go for game here with Ririmi, boosted by Forktail. He is going to use his PG here and discard a card. So, thankfully, we did a lot of damage this turn. Playing the Ririmi and attacking into the Overdress for Arena, I think was a good play. But we'll see how that works for us. And boost. So what I can do here is the cool thing with Tamayura is I can intercept with Rirami. They will guard, and then they will both go to Soul. As well, Rirami here. Sucks I didn't get to get a lot of value out of the order. But, oh well. So, how do we want to do this? I think I can PG this pretty safely. And discard this. And worst case scenario, I can take this guy's attack. We'll see. No trigger. That is 5k shield to hand, and that is a critical trigger. So that's 15k shield in hand. So I can definitely win next turn if I can just survive. This has an effect where it chooses one of my front drills and retire it, and then calls Grey Zero from drop, which is not going to matter because he's already boosted. So if he does call Trickstar, it's not going to hit. That is 31. I can guard that. Just guard that. As nice as the other Forktail would have been to play out, but let's just go ahead and guard. Alright, now that it's our start of our ride phase, we can use Tamayura's ability here to now give all of my front row units 5k, and we'll also Persona Ride. So, in addition to that 5k, they also get an additional 10k. So let's go ahead and call out the Dragged Neil here. That is your name, right? Mario Dignio. Sorry. Close enough. Not really. And then just to make sure, we do have Rirumi and Murami in our soul. We don't have anything that we can... Oh, we actually do have stuff that we can soul blast. We just don't have any soul. And we'll have these two guys in the soul anyways. Whoops, don't want to move you. Let's go to battle here. Let's go ahead and swing in. Guard that. And then intercept. So I know he only has 5k shield in hand. Let's go ahead and put this into soul. What's up? Oh, yeah, put this into soul. There we go. And we'll power up this. And since I know he only has 5k shield in hand, let me just double check here. Does it have to attack? No, it just has to attack anything. So what we'll do is we'll actually attack the rear guard here. And have him go to Soul. Keep selecting the wrong thing. I keep getting ahead of myself. Put that as a Soul. And then have Tamayura attack here, so we can get the Tamayura cut in that I can eventually use for a thumbnail. Or at least the Tamayura cut in with Yuki. So let's go ahead and bring out Ririmi and Rirami. Let's do this way for now. And we can just use the skill of Rirami to draw. And sure, let's BM and use the skill of Ririmi. Oh, sorry, you're Rirami, right? No, this is Ririmi, okay. To, I don't know, put this into the soul. Draw Rirami. And the Blitz Order, which we can't really use at the moment. There we go. Yeah, it's just like their colors match because it's like the white and red and whatnot. So I thought it'd look nice. Ooh, she has a really cool animation for attacking. That's cool. Oh my god, he's actually gonna get a heal trigger. All of my BMing. Oh no. It's okay, it's okay. We still got this. He can guard that. Okay, so what the heck? She attacks by stabbing. And then Rirami throws fucking missiles? Interesting. Okay. Oh my god, okay. Got me a little bit worried there, Masuru. Thought you were gonna double 6 damage heal. Alright, that should actually give us a lot of EP also. Just because that was a really close match, and they also double healed. Or, not double healed. I thought they were gonna double heal, but they healed on 6. Which is great. I lost. Looks like I win, Masaru. Oh, I thought I could beat you if I used a new nation. So that was your plan. Get ourselves a Zorga. Interesting. I don't think I can really build Zorga. I guess next up they want us to face what's his face? Doshi? In the same sort of situation, right? I'm assuming it's the same like day and everything. Let's just edit our deck really quickly.
Yo.
I'm up next. Let's go, Ichidoji. Alright, I guess let's beat the snot out of Doji for the 100th time. Poor man. It's supposed to be such a great fighter, he hasn't been able to win a single goddamn match. Alright. So I changed my sleeves. I bought some of the Setsugatsuka sleeves here, and I've put them on my team, similar to how like in the Overdress anime, everyone has like the same sleeves of their teams. I figured I should, I guess, do the same. Can't wait till I get myself an Overtrigger. Other than that, this hand looks decent. 2 of the same doll is not as great, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and ride Tamayura. We'll discard this doll. Use Tamayura's skill here. Look at top 7. Okay. We only have the option of that, huh? Alright, I guess let's add a Rirami to our hand, and let's go ahead and play Fork Tail here. Use her skill. Look at our deck. We do not have any great options here. We're unfortunately going to lose a Persona Ride. We're going to pass her in here. Doji's actually playing Eva here. Interesting. Discard the Tech 10. If you remember from last episode, that's a combo that you can do. He's going to add Experiment Successful, and then he's going to use Tech 10 here to look at the top 5. With, as usually is the case, he actually has this thing. Both of mine. Actually, let's guard. Here. Both of mine throws missiles as well. Let's go ahead and put that in our soul. Those in our soul. Let's just take this one. Alright, so they're gonna discard another Tech 10 next turn. Hopefully we can get ourselves a draw trigger here. Oh, Speed of the Devil. There we go. Alright. Now, not only can this guy not attack, but we also managed to draw into our other doll, which is very good. Let's see. So we did get a Persona right here, which is very nice. I guess let's discard this. And then just go right ahead and bring it back. I don't really want you to have a Bulba Mine, to be honest. So let's move up Fork Tail. It's been a battle. Let's swing it to Eva. This is a PG. Managed to throw in the PGs that I have. I need one more, which I can probably craft from all the VP that I got from the Masudu fight. When I pull stuff. Let's go ahead and get rid of this Bubble Mine. This might be an issue here. It's funny how he has like all of the like mutant / monster stuff that will eventually get eroded for Eva's friend instead of Eva, which is kind of funny. I wonder if like once that set reaches the game, if they're gonna update this section of the story for him to have that deck instead. So I'm gonna play the set order here. He's gonna discard, draw. Play 2 of these. I thought these were grade 3s. That is what? 2000? Let's go ahead and double guard with Rimi and Arami here. And, well, actually, I can't take it back. But we'll guard with those two. I should guard for a different attack. But they will go to Soul. This Counter Blast, Soul Blast to draw. Kind of pointless considering Eva does that already. It's part of her engine. We don't really need to do any of that, but that's fine. Let's put in both the dolls into our Soul for next turn. Let's see if we can guard this attack for realsies and not get hit here. Alright. We are probably gonna have to take the next one though, which kind of sucks. We also don't really have any good discard targets. We have a good Persona Ride turn coming up after that though, but whether or not I can actually get there is a different story. Let's I guess discard one of these. Ride Tamayura here. And let's go ahead and play our order. We kind of whiffed. So we can choose this and choose this. Put them both into the Soul and then draw a card. Draw another one of them. Which is fine. Let's move this back. I have a decent Soul. I got 2 of each. And I kind of need this for the third. So I think we'll just call in the Burial Dignil here. Go to battle. Let's just swing in, see if they intercept here. Nope, they're actually going to take it because they don't have any counter blasts. They're going to hit a critical trigger. Kind of sucks now that Doshi has triggers. Only took him to, you know, use a deck that doesn't have Electro Dragon. But, alright, let's put our Burial Dignil into our Soul. Power up the Fork Tail. Let's just go ahead and swing in with Tamayura here. I'm sure they're going to no pass. We'll Counter Blast 1. Let's call out both the dolls. Use your skill to get rid of y'all. So I can draw into, okay, another doll. And then get rid of both of these. Actually, I don't want to give you Soul, but let's put that in your Soul. Just so that we can possibly clear out your whole board and whittle down your resources here. Let's give power to Tamayura so you can hit Eva. Oh, we're also going to get a heal trigger too, which is great because we can actually heal. And let's give power here.
パワープラス。これが私の番。
So we might not even need to hit the rears, because you might just end up intercepting here. Well, let's see. We're gonna swing in here. They're actually gonna take it. Interesting. Alright, maybe we can just push him to 5. Nope, never mind. He's gonna check the critical here. Alright. We're at 23, which is not gonna hit in. Let's just kill one of these. We're only at 2 damage, which is good. That heal helped out a lot, because we were kind of behind. Alright. This guy's not really threatening. All he does is, if it hits Vanguard, he can kind of blast one. Soul Blast one to draw. Okay. He's gonna play the order. This got a Boba Mine. Use Eva's skill. Just gonna swing in and then use Eva's skill again here. Counter blast again. Call out the Obscabade. I think we can take this. And then double guard with the twins for the Obscabade. Yikes. Maybe not. Let's see if we can hit a... Oh, he's actually gonna put the power over there. Okay, so we still double guard either or. Oh, there's a PG. Just kind of unfortunate to see, as well as the Fox Art Order, which I'm not too keen on, to be honest, anymore, but... Let's see, how high are you gonna get? Just +5, right? Yeah. So we can use these two. To guard. And then put them both into the soul here. There we go, so we can use them next turn. Then you're gonna swing in with this guy. I think we'll do the same exact thing. Guard with both of them. I do, however, don't have anything to swing in with next turn, aside from these triggers, which is actually not that half bad, especially since I'm playing like the older triggers that actually have 5k attack. Let's go ahead and use some of your skill. I keep wanting to say Eva. Let's go ahead and Persona Ride. We can go ahead and draw another card here, and it's going to be another heal trigger, which is really unfortunate. Let's see if we can use this order. We didn't hit anything. Don't have any targets there. And we don't have any targets here either, but we do have both of them, so we still draw into another freaking trigger. Okay, let's play this out, because this has the least amount of shield. I don't believe he's going to be restanding, so we can actually use this as well. Now let's go to battle here and see if we can push for game here. Get a guard with the critical trigger they checked. Actually, no, that critical trigger they... Oh no, they did check a critical trigger, right? Yeah, because they just went to battle. Let's go ahead and swing in again. Take this one. Ugh, they're gonna hit a draw trigger, which isn't the worst, because I am on Persona Ride, but not the best either. So let's go ahead and counterblast one here, use Tamira's skill. I could really use hitting a draw trigger right now. Let's call out Ririmi and Rami. And let's hope that using this does not give me some crap to my hand. Or something I would have rather checked. Of course it gives me something I would have rather checked. God damn it. Let's get rid of 2 of the dolls. Or actually, I have 2 of you. Let's get rid of you and the extra copy. Let's put the Obscabade. Obstacle, whatever. Let's put him in the soul so we can get rid of him. Alright. We're actually gonna... Got all these triggers in a row. I can't believe we actually hit that. We can go all in here. It doesn't really matter too much. Because even if I give 10 here, right, the power is not going to be unblockable. So thankfully that was the right call because we actually checked a critical trigger. We had so many triggers in a row because I drew into so many and still drew into so many after that. Ridiculous. Yuki's insane. He's got some crazy psycholia. But nonetheless, we're gonna be able to break through here. No 10th damage. Oh wow. No 6th damage. I saw Tech 10 and sorry to say 10 and then turned that into 10. Sorry. Anyways, we're gonna get nowhere near as much VP for whatever reason. The VP system is interesting because I know you can do like a lot of things, and if it's like a really close match with a lot of back and forth and stuff like that, you can get a lot of VP, but sometimes even then you don't. But whatever the case, you got yourself some decent amount of VP. As a good fight. You are really good. Doshi, I'm gonna beat you next time. Can't win without a few losses first. You're gonna be amazing because you've lost so many times. Isn't that right? Yep. Up next is Rasen, huh? Sorry, sis. Excuse me? You seemed awfully confident. No, that's not what I meant. Well, about dinner duty tonight. Ah! Sorry, everyone, I have to go shopping, so that's all for me today. Huh? She's already long gone. Classic Yuki. Oh. So I guess we don't fight off against Rasen? Ooh. Interesting. We're gonna get a card here. It's going to actually be the Greedon Grade 2. Bushuko. I don't think that's very good for anything, actually. The red flannel sent over to the side to build Greedon. Even then, I don't think you need that many of them. In any case, that'll do it for today. This is, I guess, not a fight, because it doesn't have a versus, but I guess we'll have some plot going on next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, take care of yourself, play Vanguard, and have yourself a damn good one.